So I was born in New York. My aunt lived in New York, and my mom was visiting while she was having me. So I was lucky enough to be born here, and I didn't stay here for long because my family, they were like based in Georgia, worked in Georgia, everything was back home. So I went to Georgia, grew up there till I was 13, turning 14, went to Italy.
And then you transitioned to playing kind of semi-pro professionally in Italy then?
Yes.
So how did that kind of process take shape?
At first, as I said, coming from Georgia, small country, you don't have that many pros, that many opportunities. So my dad used to always tell me like, I don't know about basketball. Like, I think you should go to school, study, go to college, kind of figure your life out. My friend who played at Italy that time, he texted me like, oh, hey, one of my friends who sends people to Italy is looking for a 99 born, and I gave him your name, he might text you. And this guy who texted me, he had his profile picture on the beach, just like random profile picture on the beach. And I go to my dad, I'm like, oh, there's somebody who wants to take me to Italy. My dad checks it out and he's like, oh, never, don't even think about it. I don't know where you got this guy.
It was like a Facebook thing or something?
Yeah, it's Facebook profile. So this guy just doesn't stop texting me, and then he's like, you know what, I already set up workouts for you, I'll send you a ticket. So once I showed that to my dad, he was like, He was more of like free trip to Italy, why not?
Yeah.
So I feel like it was more for him, it was more of like, oh, free trip to Italy, I'm gonna go see Italy, and then maybe we stay in Milan for 2 more days.
Yeah.
To me, it was like, oh, I gotta go and show everybody how good I am. So it was me and some other guy who was working out for the spot, and they liked him more. So when I came home, nobody reached out. I'm like, it sucks, but it is what it is. And then I feel like something happened with the other guy, and they reached back out to me, and in 2 weeks I was in Italy. So it was a quick thing.
You start out in Milwaukee. Yes. Did you have a welcome to the NBA moment with Milwaukee, or maybe it came in San Antonio?
100%. Milwaukee, are you kidding me? Is Giannis he's one of the best players in the NBA, and going in, I have so much to prove. I'm on a two-way, so I'm like, I'm going with the mentality that I'm better than the two-way player. So I see him in the locker room. Of course, jokingly, I tell him like, hey, Giannis, I'm gonna go crazy. And Giannis, he takes everything very personal, and he thinks like, who is this rookie talking to me like this? So I remember the first possession, he grabs the ball, hits me with his shoulder, turns around and just dunks on me. So I'm like, oh, that is crazy. So that was definitely my welcome to the NBA moment.
Mamukelashvili just threw it up with the basket at the buzzer.
Now it really feels like kind of you've made a bit of a home here with the Spurs. Is that fair to say?
It's fair to say, 100%. I tell everybody, and I mean it, like growing up, if you were playing basketball in Europe, you were asking like, oh, what type of style are we playing? Spurs style. Like, it was always Popovich style, it was like more of like swing, pass, cut, make a quick decision, don't hold the ball, no one-on-one. It's like more of like what Pop preaches.
I don't care what anybody says. Mamu, this dude he's just so smart.
Coming in here, you don't look at the present. You want to get better, but at the same time, you understand that you are in like one of the best franchises that has ever been. Coming here was a dream come true for sure, and I definitely made it home. I have my dogs here. It just I know the city. This is the first city in the States I can drive with no GPS. So definitely, you can tell like I'm very in love with the city and with the franchise and with the fans.
What's your favorite part about San Antonio away from the basketball court then, man?
So one of the really good spots is Pearl. I go to Pearl a lot, walk my dogs, kind of, just hanging around over there. But it's a lot of things to do. I feel like the best thing about San Antonio is it's if you want to do something, you can find something to do, but at the same time, it will never get in between you and the work.
Yeah, what kind of dogs do you have?
I have 2 pits and I have 2 toy poodles.
Wow, it's you and 4 dogs?
It's me, my cousin, and 4 dogs. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, what's your favorite part about having dogs around the house? Is that something where you just kind of unwind with them, hang out, and kick it?
It's the best thing. Like, you come in, maybe you didn't play that day. You come in and all those dogs just run to you, and you can just lay down on the couch and they all just surrounding you. And you take them for a walk, you kind of like, it's like I feel like mental breaks sometimes just to be around your dog, play fetch, just enjoy them. It's just a great thing.
FIBA hoops took center stage obviously this summer. Everybody watching the Olympics.
Yeah.
Because you with Georgia, you were the go-to option playing for those guys, and that probably hadn't been the case since you were back at the Hall. But did you feel that maybe your game kind of took another leap playing in that environment?
For sure. First of all, playing for Georgia is like the best thing. Like, it's just small country, and like as I say, like when you play in Georgia, you look in the crowd and it's like, out of, I don't know, 10,000 people, you probably know 5,000 because some of them were your brother's friends, some of them were your classmates, some of them played basketball with you. So it just, when you put that shirt on, I feel like to me, it's definitely not in front. It's not in what's in the back of the jersey, but it's what's in the front. So, I play my heart out, and when you go there, you want to compete and you want to showcase your country the best way possible. So to have the opportunity, I'm blessed to have that opportunity to go out there and wear a Georgian shirt, and especially to be one of the main guys on the team, that's even sweeter, So I feel like whatever work I put in during the NBA season, I always make sure that I put the same amount of work off season so I can be ready for the next one.
You particularly had a great rapport with Vic, especially through the last 10 games of last season. I mean, statistically, the Spurs were exponentially better when you guys were on the floor together. Why do you think you two have such a good rapport out there on the court?
First of all, because I feel like he's a great guy, and just a person who comes in as a first pick, you always expect them to be like, oh, I'm the guy. And you never get that from Vic. He's very down to earth, easy to talk to, easy to communicate. We had some stuff in common playing, like I like playing board games, he liked playing board games, he liked going to Top Golf, and we just...
You guys play board games against each other?
Yeah.
What do you guys play?
So one of them is Guillotine, if you know, it's a card game. He came and played that at my house. And I feel like the click happened when I took him to the Georgian restaurant in New York City, and he said he liked the food. That's where I was like, yeah, I like him. So it was great. He didn't have stomach issues, so that was also a plus. And Georgian food is amazing. I feel like everybody should try it. So him coming and give him, I've been to Milwaukee, and I loved everybody in Milwaukee, but I never had a chance to take my teammate there. So for him to take time out of his day in New York, where I know he's super busy, and come with me and taste all my Georgian food and my background and see this stuff meant so much to me. So I feel like on the court it just kind of clicked, and I knew where to go. As I said, we were both Europeans, European style of play. So I was just trying to give him his space, especially sitting, watching so many games. You kind of learn how can you be more productive, and just try to use my opportunity.
Why do you think you're such a fan favorite here in San Antonio?
First of all, I want to say thank you to you and the San Antonio fan base for loving me the way they do. I just try to come in every day and give 110%. The guys come out to watch us, the people come out to cheer for us, and even though sometimes the game might not go how you want, you should always give them 110% and first of all, you should be a great human being. That's what my brother always told me. So I feel like I'm just trying to be me, trying to be a great human being, trying to give back to the community, make sure if I see somebody in the street, I don't act like an NBA player, but at the same time, I'm just a regular person, just like you. So I'm not trying to act or be different, just how it is, how I grew up. And, I grew up in a humble beginning, so I just want to make sure I stay humble.